In Colorado, sales of legal recreational marijuana are already raking in millions of dollars.
It's not only Colorado residents buying, but people from around the world who are on vacation.
That includes Pennsylvanians and is a dilemma when they return to jobs that drug test.
News 8's Matt Barcaro reports.
Right now in Colorado, this is allowed, and Pennsylvanians who travel there can smoke marijuana legally also. But a Rocky Mountain high could leave you high and dry at your job back home.
It's not short-lived, as people think it is.
George Geisler Jr. with the State DUI Association says depending on the drug's potency, marijuana can be detected in a field sobriety test up to 24 hours after it's smoked. But for urine tests, which are most commonly used at the workplace, he says marijuana can be detected up to 30 days after use.
But there are a lot of factors that can cause your impairment to be long-lasting under the influence of marijuana, and you may not even know it.
And that could put your job at risk if you fail a drug test at work, no matter if you smoke the marijuana where it's legal.
I would say vacation is not a defense. Until a judge in the Commonwealth or until our legislature changes the law, I would say that is not a defense.
Jenn is an employment attorney. She says employers have every right to ban drug use by their employees on the job or in their personal time.
The "I smoked it a week ago and it's still in my system" excuse may or may not be accepted, but it could certainly be rejected. From the employer's perspective, how do they know whether that entered the system that morning or the week prior?
Even in Colorado, which published this website answering questions about its new marijuana law, employers are free to put in place their own disciplinary actions for marijuana-related infractions. That's why Will says to check your employee handbook to see what your workplace drug policy is, and why Geisler says not to smoke marijuana at all. In Harrisburg, Matt Barcaro, News 8.
Just last week, the Colorado Supreme Court agreed to hear a case about a man from Colorado fired for using medical marijuana during his off hours. Two lower courts sided with the employer, saying it had the right to fire him.